Every who can and who will like Christmas alive, but the Grinch who lives just north of. This is the Grinch who saw Christmas right after school. We are teachers in our second grade. Every who down in Whoville likes Christmas a lot, but the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not.
The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season.
Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be that his head wasn't screwed on just right.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight.
But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes stood there on Christmas Eve hating the hoops, staring down from his cape with a sour Grinchy frown at the warm light window below in their town. For he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was facing now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings.
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. And he growled. First his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew. All the who girls and boys will wake bright and early. They will dress for the play. And then all the noise. All the noise.
That's one thing he hated. The noise.
And the who's young and old will sit down to a feast. And they feast.
And they feast.
They will feast on who pudding and rare who roast beef. This was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they do something he likes least of all. Every who down and who down, the town and the small would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They stand hand in hand and the whoos will start singing. And they sing.
And they sing. The more the Grinch thought of this whole Christmas thing, the more the Grinch stopped.
I must stop this whole thing. Why for these 3 years I put up with it? Now I must stop Christmas from coming. But how?
Then he got an idea.
An
awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do.
And the Grinch put on a Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he called and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer.
Then he looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. But did that stop the Grinch?
No!
The Grinch simply said,
If I can find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he called his stock Max, and he took out some antlers, and he tied those big antlers on the top of his head.
Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on the natural stay, and he hid up all Max. Then the Grinch said, Giddy up! And the Grinch started down towards the hungry little food. They are snooze and their tails. All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air. All the hoofs were all Jimmy screeching with their cats. When he came to the first little house on the square. This is stop number 1. The old Grinchy was here. He climbed to the roof, and he begs in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
He got stuck only once for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue,
where the little blue stockings all hung in a row. The stockings are the first thing to go.
Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room, and he took every present.
Hot guns.
And bicycles.
Roller skates.
Drums.
Checkerboards.
Tricycles.
Popcorn.
And plums.
And he stuffed them in bags. And the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the whose feast. He took the whose pudding. He took the roast beef. He threw out that icebox to the cook on the left. Why the Grinch went to the last of the bag. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with squeeze. And now,
When the Grinch
I will stuff up the tree. The Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to show. And he heard a small sound like two of the dog. Hello. He turned around fast and he saw a small who. Little Sandy Lulu, who was
was not more than 2.
The Grinch had been caught by this tiny cool doctor who got a bed for a cup of cold water. He stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know that old Grinch was so sly and so slick. So he said a lie and he said a quick.
Why, my sweet little child?
The fake Santa Claus lied.
There's a line on this tree that won't lie on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I will fix it up there, then I will bring it back here.
And his fib was a child. Then he patted her head and sent her to bed. And when Sandy Lou went to bed with her cup,
he went to the chimney and stoked the tree up.
and the last thing he took was a log for their fire.
Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. As there was, he left nothing but hooks and some wire.
And the one speck of food that he had left in the house was a crop that was even too small for a mouse.
Then he did the same thing to the other whose houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other whose mouses.
It was contraband down, all who still bed, all who still snooze when he picked up his sled.
Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags, and the tinsel, the trimming, the trappings.
These doesn't feet up the side of Mount Crumpet. He rode with a load to pick up to something.
Cuckoo to the hood.
He was Grinch actually coming.
They're finding out that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. The mouth will hang open a minute or two. Then the clues down the bill will all cry boo-hoo. That's a noise when the Grinch and simply must hear. So he paused and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow.
It started to know, it started to grow.
But the sound wasn't sad. What the sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so.
But it was merry, very. He stared down the wheel, the Grinch popped his eyes, and he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Every hula and hoopla, the pie and the snow were singing without any presents at all.
It hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store?
Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, and who will they say that? The Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with a slow through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch heart, the roast beast. We hope you enjoy our very Merry Christmas show. We have fun bringing it to you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.